Too skinny, too light, too fragile. That's what they said. DeVonta Smith didn't walk into the NFL looking like a star. He looked like a kid, barely 160 pounds. You could count every rib, but the moment the ball was snapped, he made defenders look like they'd never played football in their life. This is the story of the slim wideout who made the entire NFL look stupid. From the start, DeVonta Smith didn't look like he belonged. In high school, he was just 6 feet tall, barely pushing 150. Coaches questioned whether he could survive hits, whether he could block, whether he'd hold up for a full season. But none of that mattered, because the moment the ball was in the air, he became unstoppable. His routes were sharper than corners expected, his cuts were cleaner. And when the ball came down, he was already there, floating through secondaries like a ghost. You couldn't jam him, you couldn't catch him. He wasn't built to take hits. He was built to never get touched. Even Alabama had doubts. Nick Saban doesn't usually bet on slim receivers, but one look at Smith's film, the separation was undeniable. He enrolled at Alabama in 2017, and by the end of his freshman year, he caught the game-winning touchdown in the national championship. Not bad for the fourth option in a stacked WR room. As his role grew, so did the disbelief. How was that guy doing this to SEC corners? He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he was always open, every time. 2020 changed everything. In a shortened season, Smith didn't just dominate, he embarrassed the entire sport. 117 catches, 1,856 yards, 23 touchdowns in 13 games. And for the first time in 30 years, a wide receiver won the Heisman. That just doesn't happen. His route running, surgical. His footwork, flawless. DBs gave him cushion, he'd eat it up. Pressed him, he'd slipped right past. Double teamed, he'd split them. And when the ball came down, he made it look like it was drawn to him. Even after that Heisman season, the NFL still wasn't sold. They saw the frame, not the tape. The scouting reports were filled with concerns. Too small to handle NFL contact. Will struggle against physical corners. Durability concerns. So he fell. Not out of the first round, but far enough. 10th overall to the Eagles, and Philly fans were ready. This wasn't just a draft pick, it was a bet against convention. Could a 160-pound receiver survive in the most physical league in the world? Year 1, immediate impact. 916 yards, 5 touchdowns. No drama, no adjustment period. Just route running clinics every Sunday. And the more you watch, the more it didn't make sense. He wasn't supposed to beat NFL press coverage. He wasn't supposed to survive across the middle. But not only did he survive, he shined. By year 2, the excuses were gone. 1,196 yards, a Super Bowl appearance. And defenders, media, fans, they all had the same question. How does that body create those results? The truth is, DeVonta Smith isn't a freak athlete, he's a freak technician. Every route is a masterclass in detail. Every step is calculated. He sets defenders up like chess pieces. Lean inside, break outside. Hesitate at the line, then explode. He's not reacting, he's controlling. While DBs guess, he glides. He's not the guy who jumps out at the combine. He's the guy who leaves you wondering how your best corner got turned inside out. That's the nickname, the Slim Reaper. Because no matter how skinny he looked, he took souls. Silent, cold, ruthless. He didn't flex after plays. He didn't trash talk. He just lined up and ruined coverages. And when you check the stat sheet, another 100-yard game. It was never flashy, just effective. Again and again and again. Here's what makes DeVonta Smith special. He plays way bigger than he is. Go over the middle? No problem. Take a hit and hold on? Easy. Jump ball in the red zone? Bet. He wins on timing, on angles, on trust. Jalen Hurts throws it up, not because Smith is tall, but because Smith is always where he's supposed to be. And his hands, they don't drop passes, they vacuum them. with one finger, 2 toes, and 0 fear. Smith isn't just skilled, he's smart. He studies tendencies, he knows your footwork, your leverage, your hand placement. He dissects defenses like a quarterback. He's playing chess while most guys are running go routes. And that's why, even as the NFL evolves with faster corners, bigger safeties, more complex coverages, he keeps getting open. Because you can't jam what you can't touch, and you can't stop what you can't predict. DeVonta Smith didn't just prove people wrong, he rewrote the blueprint. He showed that you don't need to be jacked, 6'4", or run a 4.3 to dominate. You need the details, the discipline, the mindset. He's not just surviving in the NFL, he's thriving, making elite DBs look clueless, making scouts rethink everything, and doing it all at 160 pounds. Because this skinny kid, he made the entire NFL look stupid.